Hello guys, it's G from the Kitchen Sessions. I am back with another one. Thank you for tuning in. I am on my quest for the greatest wheat beer. We have been to Germany for some fantastic beers. We have been to Oxford for not so great beers. We have been to Estonia for a decent wheat beer. So where are we going? As per the thumbnail, we are going to Ukraine for this bad boy. So the thing about this bad boy is I cannot even start in terms of pronouncing what it is called. The can is all in Ukrainian writing. There is a sticker that has been added to the back, and what I'm going to do is it says Bile Lev Bile something, and then in brackets wheat. What I will do is I will take a picture of that and it will appear somewhere that you can have a look at what it says, because I don't know what this beer is actually called. I do know though that the brewery is Lvivske, so I assume, and I'm just going to have a look, that Lvivske will be in the city of Lviv, just like a lot of the German stuff where their name comes from the town that they are in. So what we're going to do is we'll do the usuals on this one. We're going to crack it open. We're going to pour it. We're going to try it. And then we're going to have a sniff as well, remember. But what we'll do is once we've done all that, we'll give it a score. And whilst I'm doing that, what I will do is I'll try and pull it back to some of the other wheat beers. Yeah. Will it beat the best wheat beer that I have had to date, which is the Weihenstephaner Weiss beer, or Hefeweiss, and the link to that video will come up at the top, so you can watch that if you want. That is by a mile the best Weiss beer or Hefeweizen or wheat beer that I have had so far. We are now going to crack this open and see what we've got. So without further ado, guys, let us just get into the pour of this. So we do have a little bit more in the can, and that will be done in a bit. We're starting off with just over a 2-finger head. The beer in a glass it's not as dark as some of the German wheat beers that I've tried. It is more paler in colour, and also you can see through it a little bit. So, will this carry the flavour through? So what I'll do is we're going to give this a sniff now. Will I get what I like to get from a wheat beer? What I'm being told is this might be a little bit more of a floral type. So fruity floral, it says. I've got my iPad in front of me. This is what it says. So what we'll do is let's just get into it and give it a sniff. So you have those smells of the wheat beer. The aromas aren't as much as if you were drinking a German one. You know, if I'm looking for the greatest wheat beer, I've got to take that into consideration. But the smell is there. It's more wheaty than banana notes. So it might be what it's actually brewed with. Now, like I said, it doesn't give me anything because, let's say, all of the blurbage is in Ukrainian and it's covered up by an English label. I didn't do the usuals, so let me do those now. This is 4.8% and it's a 480 ml can. Bit of a weird measure, if you ask me, a 480 ml can, but it is a 480 ml can. In between, it's just below the 500s and it's just above the 440s. Very strange, but tis what it is. So, what we'll do, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. So, we've had a smell. Let's have another one. Yeah, so we're now going to give this a taste because the proof of the beer, especially a wheat beer, is in the drinking. So, cheers, people. That is a very nice wheat beer. Wheat, banana, clove. You get those flavors that you want in a wheat beer. It is beautiful. I do like that. It's not a whack round the head, but it's pleasant. It really is pleasant. And it gives you all the flavors that you need and want in a wheat beer. So, when I'm scoring this, where would I go with it? I am tempted to say that's probably one of the better ones that I have had. It's not too overly carbonated. It gives you all the flavors. Yes, it doesn't punch you in the face, but it's not the other way where they're so subtle you can hardly taste them and you're really trying to, claw them out. So yeah, I'm happy with that, and it's a nice beer. You know, so I've gone to Estonia and I've gone to Ukraine now for a wheat beer, and I like what I'm tasting. What would I give it out of 10? I'm going to go straight in there and give it an 8 out of 10. This is a nice beer. I got this from Trembling Madness. I will put the link to this beer in the description because I think for those of you who don't know why I'm nodding so much, for those of you who like wheat beers, I think you would like that. So I'm going to put it in. Obviously, you might be able to get it somewhere else, but that's where I've got it from. And I would recommend. So that has been another one, guys. Let me know what you think about wheat beers and in the hunt for the greatest wheat beer. Where should I go next? Let me know. Are there any weird and wonderful ones out there? You know, I've still got the American wheats to try. I've still got, the Belgian wheat beers to try. So there's a load more to try. You let me know if there's something you would like me to try. Drop me a subscribe while you're at it. And I will see you guys on my next review. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers, people.